When we're working, getting ready, dressing to our profession, looking good, helps us succeed, helps us do well in our careers. But what about after we're retired? When I first retired, there were many days that I wouldn't get ready at all. I would just lounge around all day in my workout clothes. For me, it wasn't pajamas, it's my workout clothes. And honestly, it was really fun. If you have just retired, I think it's great to just give yourself some time. Do whatever you want to do. I mean, if you want to get up and get ready, do it. But if you're feeling like you want to just sort of lounge around and take advantage of being able to do whatever you want without any obligation to anybody else, I say go for it. But after a while, I realized for myself that I had a better day if I actually got ready. If you look it up online, you'll read things like getting ready after retirement boosts your confidence, helps you maintain healthy habits, encourages social interactions, and gives you a more fulfilling retirement experience. And actually, I found this to be true. As I mentioned, when I first retired, I gave myself some time and it was great, and half the time I wouldn't get ready at all. But what I noticed was that the hours went by without me even noticing them. Even days would just melt right into the next. But if I got ready sometime in the morning, doesn't have to be a rigid time. That is something I don't do now that I'm retired. I don't set rigid times unless I have to. But if I got ready sometime in the morning, it signaled the start of the day. I was just more conscious of the structure of the day, and even if I didn't do a lot, at least I was clean. I found that I like a little structure. I think at first, at least for me, I rebelled against any structure. It was just novel, and I think it's important to do that, to give yourself the time. But after a while, I realized I really liked the structure. It helped me maintain healthy habits like eating right, making sure I'm going to the store, getting outside even. There were days that would go by and I realized I never even stepped outside. So getting ready, at least most of the time, turned out to be a really good thing for me. And I think it's important to remember when we're retired, we're getting ready for what we want to do. It's not according to someone else's rules. It's according to our own. We get to make the rules now. We're getting ready for the day that we want to have. And why wouldn't we get ready for ourselves? I found that when I didn't get ready in the morning, it really limited my day. Not only was I just sort of hanging around doing nothing, but I didn't want to do anything, even if I got an idea, hey, I'd like to go do whatever, because then I'd have to get ready. And suddenly getting ready becomes this big thing to avoid. I found that if I got ready, I could make the most of my day. And by getting ready, I mean getting ready for, again, what it is that I wanted to do or whatever it is that you want to do. If I was just going to work around the house, fine, I would get ready, I would just pull my hair back, maybe just a little skincare, a little sunscreen. Sometimes for my hair, all I will do is just iron out these cowlicks right here. Getting ready also made me feel a little bit more spontaneous. If I did get an idea, hey, I want to run to the store and look for something, I could just get up and go run to the store. I didn't have to stop and get ready. I was already ready. And I also felt more energetic. When I was just lounging around in my workout clothes, I would just sit there and my motivation would just go down, 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 down. Whereas if I get up, I get ready, I've already accomplished something, I'm ready, I can go out, I can do what I want, and I can feel good about myself and not hope that I'm not going to run into someone at the store. And getting ready doesn't need to look like it did when you were working. And sometimes getting ready isn't about putting on makeup or putting on nice clothes. Again, it's about getting ready for what you want to do with your day. They say dress for the job that you want. Why not dress for the life that you want? When you get ready, you're kind of setting the stage for your day. You're setting the stage for your life. No, clothes don't make the person, but they are a form of self-expression. And how we look, how we feel, how we carry ourselves, how we put ourselves together, how we care for ourselves matters in how we feel and how the world sees us. We create our life with our actions, and getting dressed or getting ready is part of that. We're setting the stage for what we want to do and the life that we want to live. As retired people, we have this great opportunity to do what we want. Why not take a little bit of effort to set the stage for the life that you want to live now? And it's what we choose now, which is so fun. I really do feel better about myself when I get ready. You know, when you catch that glimpse of yourself in the mirror, for me, if I was looking all disheveled and cruddy, I felt kind of cruddy. I mean, I look at myself and I'm reflecting, my feelings are being reflected by that image in the mirror. I want to look like someone who cares about themselves, and I want to feel like someone who cares about themselves. You could think of it as self-care. You know, you get up, you shower or clean up, do your skincare, maybe you're exercising. There's a lot of things that go into this idea of getting ready. It doesn't have to be fancy or glamorous. Sometimes just a little self-care is enough. Most days I keep it really simple. Just a little bit of eye makeup, my skincare, and some sunscreen. And it makes you feel good about yourself. Also, if you have a partner, I think it's important to take care of yourself because it shows respect for the relationship. But even if you don't have a partner, getting ready shows respect for yourself. And I want to share a little story because I think it's informative. My husband was always, and still is really, a sharp-dressed man. He always looked good. He's been retired for about 7 years now. I've been retired for almost 3. Well, after I retired, I mentioned that I wasn't getting ready, and I do think that's fine. I think it's fine to not get ready sometimes. I mean, this is our lives. We should be able to live it the way that we want to. I'm talking about falling into a rut. And here is what I noticed. I'm not getting ready. All of a sudden, here's my beautiful, sharp-dressed husband also lounging around in loungewear all morning. His hair's all messed up in the back. And I was just like, whoa, are we Mr. and Mrs. Sloppy now? No. So it was just kind of a jolt for me to see it reflected in someone else. This kind of falling into a rut of not even getting dressed. So for me, yes, when I first retired, I felt the rebellion of it. And I liked it. I enjoyed having that time to feel what it's like to just get up and lounge around all day long. Some days, maybe not even shower. But I realized I actually really like a little more structure. I like to look good. I like to feel good. And this chapter of our lives is so exciting. At least I think it is. This is a time when we get to do what we want. All those days when we were dragging ourselves out of bed and it was a beautiful day outside and we were imagining all the things that we would do if we were off work. Well, guess what? That time is now. We can do what we want, anything we want. So why not get dressed for that? That's how I feel. It's time for us to live. It's time for us to do what we want. And getting ready for that, I think, is a great idea. At least it was for me. Let me know how you feel about this. Are you retired? Are you getting ready in the morning? Leave me a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day.